Hello there, right here. Guys, we got a brand new 1.16 snapshot. This is another update. This is 20w14a. This is released one day after their April Fool's snapshot. They're still gonna come on and continue doing these Nether updates. You can see they changed the background as well. Now we have a cool Nether themed background here on the menu page. And remember guys to hit that subscribe button because we're getting really close to 100,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and check out the snapshot. Added a new mob called the Zoglin. You can probably guess how this thing comes into existence. So this is a zombified hoglin, and you can see it really looks like a pig that got kind of like zombified, but it's actually, if you summon a hoglin, so hoglin right here, and if we take a hoglin and we send it over to the overworld, it will slowly convert over into a zoglin. You can see it's shaking very similar to like the piglins, converting over to zombified piglins here in the overworld. So he's shaking. You can see him kind of compared to normal pigs, and there he is. He's pretty crazy. Oh, he attacks other pigs? What? He attacks other baby pigs? Why would you attack other baby pigs? He attacks all passive mobs. You attack a zombie? Yeah, I guess he attacks like everything in the overworld. He is mean. Okay, so it pretty much attacks everything. So I guess you can use this in a mob farm to kill mobs. Does a wither attack it? Is it undead? Summon wither. Yeah, the wither attacks it. So it's not considered undead. Also, the new Zoglin cannot be bred up, so unlike the hoglins, so they don't care about anything about the warp fungus. I also said, beware, these beasts are raving mad and attack just about everything they see. Okay, we kind of experienced that. It's pretty crazy. Guys, I got a Johnny Vindicator. These guys pretty much attack anything, and we're going to put it against a piglin, or I mean the new Zoglin, because both of them pretty much attack anything. And the Zoglin has more health, but it looks like the Johnny was more successful just because, oh, I guess he was barely alive. I think just because the Zoglins had so much health, and they also do the knockback. They're the clear winners. But they even fight the other ones? Little Bristle is laid over sideways on these guys. So I guess it's more zombified. They do have the same floppy ears and stuff. And of course the Zoglin drops rotten flesh. They also have it so you can now enchant compasses with the curse of vanishing, meaning that if you die with this type of compass, it will vanish. So I guess you could do this as a safety precaution where you give maybe like your friend or something a compass that locates a certain thing. If the player happens to die, then they don't have access to that location where it points to. Just like other things, if you put like a whole stack of something, it costs more than if you just do one item. You only can enchant one at a time. But yeah, you can do it in survival. Let's see, you can do the same thing with a clock. No. What about a compass? They have curse of vanishing, curse of binding? Nope. So just that. And you can use these with the lodestone. So I can right click this. And now I have curse of vanishing. Plus it's also going to point towards the lodestone, calling a lodestone compass. They also changed the statistics so they're alphabetical. This is amazing. Look at this, guys. A0 up at the top, and you scroll down all the way down to the very bottom, which is W for water, take it from cauldron. This will make it so much nicer to try to find statistics. I mean, they have kind of weird names sometimes, so it's hard to find, but alphabetizing will make it a lot better. They also made a change to warp fungus on a stick. Now it will have more durability than what it did before. Before it had the same as like carrot on a stick, a couple uses, and it take like 7 durability each and be destroyed very quickly. Now the warp fungus on a stick will have 100 maximum item damage and will only take 1 durability per strider consumed. These are used to make striders run fast on lava. Let's go ahead and give it a try. You can also see they're attracted to the stick, so we hop on them. So this is how they normally walk, with just you holding the stick in their hand. If you right click it, they're going to slowly speed up. They also change it so that strider speed is more the same as like boat speed. So I guess it's like similar to like having a lava boat. Try and keep the speeds about the same. I don't really see a speed increase. It seems like it's still pretty slow. That was a trick that we discovered where if you would run them against a wall, they go faster. But it don't look like that is in this snapshot anymore. Strange. Like I left that guy and I hopped into a different guy and this guy's going much faster. So maybe some of them are kind of glitched out. Yeah, now I right click, you can see it is about fast as what you expect from like a boat. So they still need to kind of fix out some of the bugs with them. Try on land. Land, they're still pretty slow. They also did some technical changes. The compass now has a lodestone position, so it keeps track of where the position is. Also keep track of the dimension. and the Lodestone tracked for data fields. You can see if we still bring it into a different dimension, it goes kind of crazy in circles. I also added attributes that are now added to the game register, similar to like items, sounds, events, and etc. Region files are now also opened in synchronous mode to increase reliability. The attributes that were added is that items and entities will no longer keep unknown attributes, and names of some attributes have been renamed to meet resource location requirements. They rename stuff like max health, jump strength, fall range, movement speed, flying speed, damage, knockback, toughness, all that sort of stuff. The synchronous writes region files are now open in synchronous mode, preventing data loss and corruption after crash. That's a really big one because that does occur. Dedicated servers can now disable that by changing the sync chunk writes inside of server properties. That's pretty awesome. A lot of times server will crash and you'll lose all the stuff inside of your ender chest, which is really strange, but does occur in survival. They wanted to fix a bunch of bug fixes, including entity chests generate destroyed and items are on the ground, which is a pretty old one, so good they fixed that one. Missing subtitles for various sounds. Then piston head not removed when set block is used to place a different piston base. That's more of a technical thing. When you place like a piston, the head doesn't place with it. They also updated the advancement Monster Hunter, so that actually includes all the hostile mobs. There's fireworks stars that are crashing games. Igloos generate with brewing stand and flower pot. Contents dropped. Compasses were not pointing in the correct location when an item frame on the ground or on the ceiling, which makes a lot of sense. Villagers are only picking up 4 stacks of items. They revisit that one and fix it some more. Inner drag and inner hitboxes are render offset by approximately 200 blocks. That's one I reported like a long time ago. Finally got around to fixing it. Tags do not load if one of the values is invalid, causing all data packs to unload. There's a way to actually make other spectator accounts be highlighted, but it wasn't actually working for them except for yourself, so they fixed that. New Nether biomes do not work properly in buffet worlds. I wish they would kind of redo the buffet worlds, make it a little bit more useful to make custom worlds, especially now that we've seen what they can do with like the April Fool's snapshot. Piston arms are not detected when the base of a pulsing piston is replaced with another piston. So sometimes you'll get like a sticky base with a normal piston head, because like the heads really don't care what type of base is behind it, as long as it is a base. So that might fix that little trick I showed where you can add heads onto pistons and make double piston heads. Flow collision is too high. This is when you like land on top of some flowing water. You would like land as if the block was full size block instead of being kind of a little thin piece of lava. Finding under portals when using the nether portal, that is a really annoying one. I'm glad they fixed that one. I poured that one quite a while ago as well. Shulker bullets do not act as projectile. These are more recent bugs. Iron frames cannot be interacted with after unloading and reloading a chunk. Ocelots are no longer spawning, which is pretty bizarre. Target detection of a firework is unreliable. There's also a bunch of fixes that they did to villages and how their houses spawned in, missing some blocks and also being misrotated. Fireworks that were being launched out of an upward-facing dispenser were exploding inside of the block. Lodestone compass needles doesn't have an animation. They also fixed the problem with lodestone compasses and needles spinning around too quickly after the lodestone has been destroyed. I thought that was actually a feature. Looked kind of cool. Using the compass lodestone plays no hand animation. Many mountable mobs and vehicles can still be shot by the rider's arrows. Yeah, we do that quite often. I thought it was kind of a fun thing to do. But I guess it helps, so if you're like riding a horse, you don't accidentally shoot the horse. Compasses with the custom enchantments does not display the enchanting glitterness. Right-clicking a lodestone with a compass also uses the offhand item. That is pretty bizarre. Good thing they fixed that one. The lodestone compass sound was actually under friendly creatures options, which it should not be. Observers don't trigger when fences connects to a newly grown tree. And that has to do with trees in general not really getting updated when they grow. So maybe this can make it easier to make like tree farms, which is with the observer pointing it to a tree, which was a problem in the past. So those look like some nice bug fixes. All in all, I'm pretty surprised that they actually did a snapshot on this week, even though they did the whole April Fool's snapshot, which was pretty extensive, I have to admit. Probably one of the most complex April Fool's snapshots I've seen. And Minecraft also won the April Fool's like contest for like best April Fool's joke, I guess, which is pretty cool. But it is cool to get a new snapshot. We will be playing around with the snapshot during Friday's snapshot testing stream, playing around with the Zoglin as well as the new Lodestone changes. So you guys got that to look forward to. Make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video as well as share with other Minecrafters so they can learn about the cool changes coming out with 1.16. And I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on these changes. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.